Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Friday, they're off to Boston to face off with the Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And now the opening lineup for New York. OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Luke Cornett out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Jackson, and it's Morris in at the 1 spot. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Here's Bridges. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Jackson outside. Antetokounmpo surveys. Driving in, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Brunson. Towns.
Oh,
my goodness!
Good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Hart. And here's Brunson. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career? From role player to star player.
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
And he drops a first. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Both good from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Cornett. Jackson outside. And a miss there on the triple. And the Knicks with possession. Now Bridges. Towns, a screen on Kuzma. Inside. Towns double team. There's the 3. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Towns.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Cornett. Morris outside. Pass to Kuzma. The 3. The Knicks pull it in. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Bridges. Anunoby for 3. Hook loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. The Bucks trail by 4. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over and grant the combination of Giannis and Lillard one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Here come your Bucks home crew. Make some noise. It's your Bucks squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for Pacers.
To check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns, and of course Giannis Antetokounmpo.
These two were a consistent presence around the rim, able to anticipate where the ball was going and just gobbling up the boards.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Morris right side. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Outside Brunson. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And the basket by Bridges.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Pass to Cornet. They still need this. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for Milwaukee, Luke Cornet. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Bridges outside. Takes the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Bucks trail by 5. Morris outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Bridges. Antetokounmpo. Bam! Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, sometimes even Giannis needs help. The play gets him all the room he needs to strike.
Now here's Hart. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Over Morris. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
It's good. Antetokounmpo's got his third bucket of the night.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Outside Brunson. They set a pick. Back to Hart. Over Jackson. New York again can't hit. The Bucks trail. Kuzma right side. Cornette passes to Kuzma. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Hart finds Towns. Brunson with it. It's Hart on the wing. Towns a screen on Jackson. Tries the spin move. Hart passes to Anunoby to win the drought. And the Knicks miss again. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Kuzma. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Outside Brunson. Towns on a screen. Outside Hart. Now Bridges. 5 points in the game. From downtown. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Morris outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. The shot from 20 feet out. Good. He hits the jumper. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now a timeout called by New York. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Exum's checked in for Jackson. Milwaukee on D. 3-point lead. Towns finds Brunson. It's Bridges on the wing. And again, the Knicks missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's the pick. Morris for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Hart passes to Bridges. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second team foul.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3 and D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
McBride, he's checked in for Brunson. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 3. Outside McBride. Floats one, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
Now the Bucks with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Morris for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Bucks lead by 4.
That's just Monte Morris doing his thing out there. Pick and roll action. Can I run it? You bet.
Pass to Anunoby. Kuzma against Bridges. For 3. Knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 11.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
The Bucks have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Green with a screen on Bridges. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
Jackson, he's checked in for Green. Kuzma hits them both.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Doris, one thing you can say about Karis LeVert, he knows how to seize an opportunity.
And the thing about it, B.A., is it doesn't matter if that opportunity comes when he's being a starter or when he's coming off the bench. His mindset is, my skill set is score, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
The Knicks making a switch here. Woods checked in. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. In third, the Knicks.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Here's Kuzma. Exum passes to Jackson. The kick out to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. The Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
LeVert up top, covered by Thibault. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Wood grabs the board. New York has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Here's McBride. From down in the low post, it goes. McBride's gotten his second bucket of the game. The Bucks trail. On the wing, Kuzma, guarded by Wood. There's a screen from the high post. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, such a smart player. Brunson sees a defender out of position, just going to take advantage on that drive.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And he makes a first.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
And the Bucks making a change here. Livingston's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Now here's Jackson. Can they get it? He drops it from range. Jackson's got 6.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
A minute 6 left to play in the first. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. It's deflected. Pass to Thibault. Back to Jackson. Here's Livingston. Here's Thibault. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
To the wing on the left. Up top, McBride. Shoots over Jackson. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Robinson with a steal. Now here's McBride. Covered by Thibault. McBride passes to Robinson. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Livingston. Jackson on the wing. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. More 2K action in just a moment. this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
I really like the attitude they displayed here early on.
They're working together so well, and there's a level of certainty that comes from trusting one another.
Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Miles McBride. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Daje in at the power forward position. And New York has possession. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And a big finish by Robinson.
You get to see on display how Jalen Brunson has become this dynamic force offensively. Nice use of the pick and roll.
Now here's Jackson. They set the screen. Takes a 3. LeVert with a rebound. New York trailing. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Robinson a screen on Thibault. LeVert. Good work defensively by Thibault. LeVert's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Pass to Smith. It's Exum on the wing. Brunson defending. Exum's shot is off. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
A tight game here in Milwaukee. Jackson outside. Thibault against LeVert to the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's McBride. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. McBride's got 7 points.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jackson surveying the D. And there's a pick. 5 to shoot. And Daje pulls it down.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's McBride. Buries it down low. McBride's got 5 points now in the quarter. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Please give up a big round of applause for your Fox Dance Team.
Making a switch here. Green is checked in.
Coming out to the floor for your Bucks, number 22, AJ Green.
And here's Milwaukee now. They trail by 1. Jackson outside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Dadier. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. Here's McBride. The kick out to Brunson. Off the mark there with a 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Throws it up high. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. New York, 4th.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
Livingston, he's checked in for the Bucks. Brunson finds LeVert. Outside McBride from behind the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Up top, Thibault. He's covered by Hart. Pass to Green. Here's Livingston. He's checked by LeVert. Outside Thibault. Now Exum. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. New York has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Got a piece of it. It's Exum on the wing. McBride covers. Outside, Green. And another miss by Milwaukee. For New York, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson outside. Kelly grabs the miss.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Exum outside. They set the pick. Outside Thibault. Pass to Kelly. Over Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there, boy. Engaged defensively.
Knicks trail by 4. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Brunson assertive on the take. Uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 9 points.
Jalen Brunson outstanding at finding avenues to the cup.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
It's blocked. Second shot opportunity. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big time finish by Karl Anthony.
Exum outside. Pass to Livingston. Thibault with it. Fires the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Outside McBride. From outside the arc. Thibault with the board. Thibault's got 4 rebounds in the game. Excellent outside. Here's Livingston. Still without a bucket. Pass to Green.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Green taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Green.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Bridges with it. 11 points in the game. The 3 is up. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
Pass to Morris. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Out to the wing. Here's Kolek. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Cornette. Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw no good.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Jackson, he's checked in for Green. And he sinks the second.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Knicks trail by 5. Now here's Anunoby. No made baskets yet. Hart passes to Towns. Here's Kolek. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. The Bucks have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard. He said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put 2 guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And the basket by Bridges.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Antetokounmpo inside. Anunoby covering. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. It's Kuzma with the miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And he lobs it up. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Morris passes to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
This is how you capitalize in close. You see Kyle Kuzma, this guy just has instincts and a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
Here's Towns. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Anunoby can't get it to go.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Antetokounmpo. Blocked!
Such an active, skilled defender. OG Anunoby twice on the pipes.
Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. Towns, a screen on Jackson. Back to Towns. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Towns outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns, his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Now here's Morris to the inside. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jackson's got 11 points. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Towns for 3, now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Anunoby against Antetokounmpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
No good on that one.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
He hits the second from the line. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Bridges. 16 points for him. It's stolen by Kuzma. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front, leading by a point. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Excellent first half, scoring the ball, doing it efficiently. Dare I say, like one Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, of course, you shot a high percentage, Jack. All you did was just catch the ball and dunk it. Maybe a 3-foot jump hook. Maybe. No, you did a lot of other things. Okay, I'll let it go.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And a look here now at the Bucks. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The Knicks with the lead. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then it's Jackson. And it's Morris in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Morris. And Milwaukee's shooting pretty well at 45%. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
It's Bridges on the wing, defended by Kuzma to the left side wing. Bridges against Kuzma. The three ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morris against Brunson from the arc. And Morris gets the three. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
Boy, you love the opportunity seized by Monte Morris. That three-point shot, highly valued.
Here's Brunson outside. And it's Cornett with a rebound.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots.
The feed, the jam, Giannis.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now Bridges. He's got 16. And there's the rejection.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Jackson. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. That one's no good. Knicks trail by 7. Outside Hart. For 3, Bridges. And again, the Knicks missing.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Hart passes to Bridges. Towns a screen on Kuzma. Got a piece of it. Out left to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Towns a screen on Morris. Here's Brunson. Count it, and the foul. That one's on Monte Morris.
One of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
New York shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
The line for 1.
That free throw good from Brunson. The Bucks leading by 4. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Morris outside. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Kuzma. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, Kuzma is a scorer by nature, and he wants to hunt his shot opportunities.
Pass to Anunoby. Now Brunson. To the paint.
Beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Anthony Towns, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
Good on the second one. Milwaukee leading by 5. Morris outside. Hard against Jackson. Kuzma outside. Pass to Morris. Cornette sets a screen. Morris can't hit. Knicks trail by 5. Doris Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Brunson passes to Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. 18 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll be the 2nd of 4 games total on the road for them. Towns a screen on Jackson to the middle.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Towns a screen on Kuzma.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson. It's Bridges on the wing. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 19 points.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Jackson outside. Kuzma outside. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For 3, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 12. Antetokounmpo against Anunoby. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
A different look for Milwaukee. Thibault, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Dante Exum subbed in for Morris. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. And here's New York now. They're on a 13-5 run. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Launches it. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
First free throw is good.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
Kuzma hits them both. New York trailing. Brunson with it. 12 points for him. Towns on a screen. From deep. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Kuzma for three. Pure from three-point range. Kuzma's got 11 points.
Boy, being shot ready on the catch, Kyle Kuzma making it look easy.
Now here's Brunson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Jackson outside. Cornette sets a screen. Jackson pass to Cornette. Now Exum. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. And it's Thibault missing. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly. Making a change here. Green is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Karis LeVert's checked in for Bridges. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Towns. Towns on a screen. And here's LeVert for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And here's Exum. Inside. Outside for Green. Buries it from 3. Green's got 5.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
Thibault against Hart. Pass to Towns. Here's McBride. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. 12 points for him.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Cornette. 5 points in the game. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Brunson passes to McBride. Towns on a screen. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Green. The Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Kuzma. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Down low. It's intercepted. Exum with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Kuzma drives in. Yes, it's good. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Tries to break his ice. It's Brunson. Brunson working inside.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Kuzma outside. Puts up a three. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. Knicks trail by 4. Towns on a screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Pass to Green. Beyond the arc. LeVert with a rebound. LeVert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Brunson again missing. Exum outside. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Kuzma, and here's Green from the arc. He buries it from 3. Green's got 9 points now in the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Brunson with it. Green picks him up. Here's Towns. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempts tonight. The first free throw is good. So Towns nails them both. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Kuzma, left side. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 5. To the wing, right side. Here's LeVert. They get the rebound. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on a second chance.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Kyle Kuzma taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's McBride. No good on the 3. Exum outside. Pass to Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top. They're up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Let's go right now.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Let's check in with Allie LaForce now. She's got an injury update on Mikal Bridges.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York let me know the status. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. Obviously a terrible way to start the season. The good news, though, plenty of time left to figure things out for them.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Daje in at the 4. Now here's Green. There's the steal. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's McBride. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Milwaukee in the lead. Thibault with it. Now LeVert defending. Shots blocked.
Now that's about the long reach of Karis LeVert on the defensive end, swatting away an opportunity.
And we have to take another look at that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Smith passes to Green. Smith with a screen on Brunson. And here's Green from the arc. Offensive rebound.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Inside. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Brunson.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
Outside, Green. Back to Exum. Oh, they get a hand on it. Smith in the high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots. And Daje pulls it down.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Outside Brunson to take the lead. Court 3. Brunson nails it.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team foul. At the line for 2. Smith.
That one's off. Hart's checked in for New York. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. McBride passes to Hart. Left side Robinson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
This is about the extent of Mitchell Robinson's game, but boy, he's putting in work in the mid-range.
Green finds Thibault. Exum outside. Green, a screen. And the Bucks miss again. New York leading by 3. Brunson taking his time here. And a big finish by Robinson.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there.
Now here's Green. Outside Thibault. Smith left side. Back to Thibault. Pass to Exum. Green for three. Drops in the three. Green's got 12 points here in the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Outside Hart. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Fast break, New York. Here's Brunson. Robinson. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 4.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Exum. Jacks up a three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Oh, there's the alley. And a big finish by Robinson.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Smith against LeVert. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Green against Brunson. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Outside Thibault. Outside Green. This one for 3. That one's off. He's 4 for 9.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
McBride passes to LeVert. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there.
At the line for the Knicks, Harris LeVert, shooting 1.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Caris LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Kyle Kuzma under control and making plays for his teammates.
Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson. Back to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now Morris. Over LeVert. And counted from 19 feet away. And now just a 5-point New York lead.
Yeah, Morris, a guy who always plays within himself. You give him an opportunity to make a shot, he'll take it.
Timeout called, Knicks.
Make some noise, Milwaukee, for your 414 crew.
Josh Hart's checked in for Levert. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Towns passes to Brunson. Outside Hart. Bridges outside. New York again can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Cornette, and yep, it's good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hart with a screen on Morris. That's tipped. It's stolen by Kuzma. It's 2-on-1. The 15-footer. Jackson can't get it to go.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Three-pointer, Bridges. They get it back. Towns. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Towns a screen on Morris. And it's Brunson missing. The Bucks trail by 3. Morris outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Anunoby on the wing. Guarded by Morris. Bridges outside. To snap the cold streak. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jackson pass to Morris. Kuzma outside. From the wing. Off the window. It's good. Kuzma's got 12 points here in the second half.
Kyle Kuzma stepping up and getting it done.
Brunson with it. The 3. Right side, Anunoby. Off target from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Jackson for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Goes up from the top of the key. Got it. Bridges has got 27 points.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Pass to Cornette. Jackson outside. Kuzma outside. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And the layup is good off the glass. Cornette's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, Kuzma has gotten pretty good at this, spotting those open guys who are prepared to shoot.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Brunson. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Give him 23.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Hart. Outside Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Anunoby against Antetokounmpo. Here he goes. Now here's Anunoby. And here's Bridges. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Towns. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Anunoby with it. Clock at 6. Brunson, a good look. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Now here's Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Shooting for New York, Josh Hart. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're trailing by 6. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's Kuzma. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're down by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Kuzma outside. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Shooting for New York, Josh Hart at the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Morris passes to Cornette. Antetokounmpo for 3, and it's New York with a rebound. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for New York, Josh Hart taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And so it's New York winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.